Welcome back, my fellow YouTubers. Good morning. All right, I was going to include a clip that was about, I don't know, 8 minutes long. Let's forget about that. First of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Ring that bell. Hit the dislike button. All right? Leave a comment. Tell me why. All right? I love talking knives and music and movies and family. I hope everybody's staying well out there. All right, let's get to it. All right? You know, being an obsessed knife collector like myself, it's not easy. It's not, I buy a knife, I put it away for safekeeping. No. 9 times out of 10, I buy a knife, I do a little demonstration with it, clean it up, then put it away. And if you're lucky, I'll shoot a video on it. But I have really a lot of knives to take care of, and it is not easy. It's hard work. Now, pay close attention. Some knives, you need to spend more time with a little TLC, because of certain steels. Now, do most of you know never to store your knife in its sheath if you're not going to use it for a long period of time? Okay. Well, I didn't. I'm honest. I didn't. I'd say most of my very, very beautiful knives are well kept with their original boxes, in their cardboard, the plastic. I do a quick inspection, whatever, and they're put away very safe. And I have to go to the storage unit, to either put them away or to search for one to break it out to do a review. Now, I'm a big fan of Timber Rattler. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about today. Now, I haven't broke out most of my timber rats in probably 2 years. All right, they've been sitting, in a container, in their sheaths. All right, just under 2 years. Let's just say 2 years. Okay. I took them all out. I want to do it like little maintenance, polish them up a little bit, and maybe sharpen if they need sharpening. But there was one that broke my heart, and that was the Timber Rattler Western Outlaw. Now, the video that I was going to show shows what happened when I brought it home that day. I mean, talk about a rust bucket. This thing was nasty and very aggravating. Why did it happen to that one and not the rest? Remember, they were all in the same container, all in their sheaths. This one took a hit. The most popular by Timber Rattler is the Western Outlaw. All right. If you go on Amazon, 2,000-3,000, reviews. So definitely, probably their most popular knife. I paid like $25 for this, and now I see it's almost double that. All right. They're not using the same steel as the rest of these guys. All right. Obviously. This is crap steel. I mean, it's a good knife, but it's a crap steel compared to the rest of these. Okay, so, funny thing is, the title of my video. I could not come up with a title to save my life. And I just happened to type in, does Timber Rattler make good knives? All right, so I said, you know what, let's go with that title. Let's just go with it, all right? There's an answer online. Here we go. Does Timber Rattler make good knives? Timber Rattler has set a standard of excellence for knives that raises the bar for their competitors. True craftsmanship and using the highest quality materials are what make Timber Rattler the top of the line in today's market. Whoever wrote this, I want to shake your hand. Now, they are some of my favorite budget blades. Some of these you'll never, find probably. Some you will. I do recommend them if you're a budget knife collector, all right? But you gotta spend the extra time with the little TLC, capiche? Don't make the same mistake I did, all right? I'm gonna say it again. I love these knives, all right? I have used probably 85% of them. 15% were for collecting purposes only. So, the Timber Rat Western Outlaw. When I broke it out the other day, it was just corroded with rust. There's no rhyme or reason for it. Yeah, sure, don't keep it in the sheath. Oil it, wax it, all right? But remember, they were all in the same freaking box. And this is the only one I seem to have a problem with. Their best-selling Bowie knife. Now, I tried to clean it up as best I could. I think it turned out pretty darn good. I had tried using, to get that rust off, I used baking soda with water, a toothbrush, sandpaper, a little Hops gun oil, and it took a good half a day, like nonstop, back and forth. Some mother's polish was the finishing touch. So I kind of like to keep my knives looking like I got them brand new. Sometimes that's just impossible. There's some marks on there, I don't know if you could see. We're gonna come closer at the end, trust me. And also, I'm gonna save the best for last. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my Timber Rattler Bowie knife collection. Okay, should I stand, should I sit? Let's just try sitting for now. Remember, I'm gonna save the best for last. First, the Timber Rat Western Outlaw. There you go. I do love this knife, all right? I really do. But I'm just brokenhearted that it's got so many blemishes on it now. I mean, I did my best to get them clean, but hey, what are you gonna do? Remember, I have like a good 10 knives, a good 10 to a dozen knives that I use regularly. All right, these there's no need for. These are for collecting reasons only now. All right, another beautiful, the TR-87. The Western Outlaw is a TR-65. I do have all the model numbers in case you want to write it down. There's a little bug hanging around here. All right. The TR-87. They call this the Ranch King. All right. Remember, I think only one or two of these had the same problem as the Western Outlaw. All right, with some rust issues, but some discoloration. Nothing like what happened to the Outlaw. So I highly recommend, if you could find this, the TR87 Ranch King. It's got that Western flair, baby. Look at this beautiful, beautiful knife. All right, we're gonna try to go real quick here. All right. Next, another one of my favorites, the TR136. They call this the Arizona Sunset. Oh, with the inlaid burnt bone handle, solid brass pommel, stacked leather, and red packerwood. Look at this gorgeous knife. Look at this gorgeous knife. The TR136. Most of these probably are still, budget-oriented prices. Some aren't. Why? I'm still aggravated about the Outlaw. You have no idea. All right? And now it's double from what I paid for it. Come on. This is the Timber Rat Arizona Sunset TR136, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous knife. Now, do you guys remember when I did a video way back when of the Timber Rat Western Outlaw and his partner? This is the TR77. Check out my review on the Outlaw and the 77. I call this Alabama. And I was calling the Outlaw Clarence. Did you guys ever see the film True Romance? Clarence and Alabama. All right? Partners in crime. Check out the video. You'll see what I mean. I'll get more specific. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. Highly recommended. TR77. Where we at? Where we at? Come on, move right along. The TR134. The Ozark. I actually gave one of these away too. The Ozark with that genuine bone handle with some carvings in there. I've had this for, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years. Still looks great. All right. I did, I polished them up real quick. Nothing major. Just like, a nice cloth, just to get finger marks off, whatever. Yeah, the Ozark, TR134. It's a beautiful knife. Now let's get into the Piggyback. Oh, no. Subhilt. They call this the Buffalo Joe, TR100. Come on, speed it up there, C-Bop. TR100. Black Packerwood Subhilt. They call this the Buffalo Joe. This is very impressive. I love how that was like filed right there. This is a wicked blade, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very light too. For some reason, looks are deceiving. Like, this looks heavy, and then when you receive it, you're like, what? Thing's awesome. Buffalo Joe, TR100. Next, the TR71. All right, this is the Piggyback collection. TR171. First, you got this little fella right here. Trying to hold my paper down. And then you get the big boy. TR71. Pakistan's finest. And these are pretty freaking sharp too, I might add. My favorite Piggyback is called the TR95, the Cattle Drive Knife Combo. TR95. Again, we get the little fella with that gorgeous bone handle with the red spacers. Wicked sharp. And yeah, TR95, just wanted to be sure. And this is the bigger guy. All right. Got the brass guard, brass pommel. Not a bad piggyback. I prefer this one over this one. And you guys know I like the big buoys, but not in this case. This one will do the trick. All right. TR95. All right. This one has an olive wood handle. The TR145, the Ranchero. Again, it's got that gorgeous olive wood handle, brass guard, some file work up here on the spine. Nice file work right there. Let's see, check it out. Again, very light, very light. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. TR145. I fell in love with this guy right here, all right? The one coming up next. The TR67 Colorado Yellow Camel Bone. To me, it looks orange, but Timber Rat calls it Colorado Yellow. Look at this gorgeous knife. Look at that. It's like an orange-yellow bone. Wicked sharp. I have used this one. It's been retired for a couple of years. This thing is like liquid chrome. You know, when I saw how rusty Outlaw was, one of the first things that came to my mind is, please, I'm so afraid to look at the others, especially this one. I didn't want to see any of this luster being taken away. It needs to be, wiped down a little bit. I see a couple smudges on there, but still, you could find this, the TR67, you'll thank me for it. All right. Next. This one had some slight rust issues. The Packerwood blue-handled TR78 Skinner. I buffed out any kind of stains. It was pretty easy. This I see every now and then on eBay popping around. Pretty cool budget blade. Just remember, keep an eye on it. This one definitely had some issues. The Blue Caribbean. TR126. Packerwood handle. Yeah, Caribbean Ripple. TR126. You definitely want to keep an eye on this one. I could tell that this was starting to have some rust issues. But it took me 5 minutes to, just buff it out. Not a big deal. Wouldn't have happened if I stored them correctly. I'll be back in another year or so because I am going to stow these away properly without their sheaths. I might wax them, down, and I will rubber band. I'll wrap this in cardboard, rubber band it, with this and put away nicely. And then we're going to check on it again in about a year, see how we're looking. I don't get to the storage unit that often. All right, so anyway, where we at? Oh yeah, the TR 126, the Caribbean. This is a beast, all right? Just take care of it. One of my absolute favorites, the TR 85. They call this the El Paso. This, I think, might be my oldest. Wasn't a mark on it, all right? Not a mark on it. The El Paso TR 85 with that hardwood handle and the brass plated guard. This just feels so good for a big old buoy. Needs to be polished up a bit. I'll get on it before I stow everything away. Next, this guy had some rust issues. The TR 106, my Skinner. Boning, I'm sorry. With that orange and black bone handle. Yeah, it's a boning knife. TR 106 with the finger ridge. Isn't she pretty? I'm gonna come up with a name for this. I like that. I don't know. Might call her Goldie. TR 106. Wicked little blade. Still sharp as you know. Now these I kind of bought for like a joke, right? The TR, where you at? The TR 139 and the TR 99. These giant lockback folders. It needs to be buffed up a bit. I got these basically just for a joke, you know. Hey, do you have a pocket knife? Do you have a pocket knife? And then you whip this bad boy out. Holy Miss Moly. And I actually like this one better, right? This is the TR 139, the Heartwood, with that. It's just the detail in the handle, you know, carved camel bone, you know, with inlaid heartwood. Isn't that gorgeous? I remember last time I had this out, I showed a couple friends and they were like, oh my God, are you serious? And it's super sharp too. What a wicked folder. Timber Rat. You outdid yourselves with that one. Okay. Did I say I was going to save the best for last? You know what's coming. The bastard. The TR 84. This one stays close by. It doesn't stay in storage. TR 84 with that 420 stainless steel. Inglorious bastards, ladies and gentlemen. Genuine stag, brass guard, nickel plated star. TR 84. Yeah, my favorite by Timber Rat, by far. I got this as a gift like 2 years ago. It just feels so good in hand. That crown stag is magnificent. Need to buff it out just a little bit. No more stowing these Pakistan knives in their sheaths. Hey, I have a buck 124 for, I don't know, 20 years, still in its sheath. Not a speck of staining or anything on it. Before we close out the timber rat video, one last look at the bastard. All right, where are we going to put this one? I'm done with these notes. We're going to do a quick once over. Now, sorry I didn't get into, you know, working with them, chopping, anything like that. Knock yourselves out. These knives will do the trick. I mean, remember, these aren't $100, $200, $300 knives. You know, some of them might be now. I don't know. But, I mean, I love these knives from Pakistan. It was just, you know, if you really want to see the clip, let me know of how this thing looked. All right? This heavy ass beast of a knife. All right? So disappointed. And it does. It happens to the best of us. All right? But are they any good? Yes. Yes, they are. Swim around YouTube and check out some of the videos. All right? Knowing what I know now, I mean, yeah. I mean, I learned my lesson, especially with the Pakistan knives. All right? TLC. For me, it's really a lot of hard work. I don't have 5 knives in there where I could check it out every, you know, 2-3 weeks and maintain. All right? I have a collection out the ass, and you know, it's kind of like one at a time. You know, one brand at a time. But I've never seen anything like it. So yeah, a couple had some rust issues, but it buffed right off. Yeah, this was a bitch. All right, the Outlaw. Can't stress that enough. All right, sore about it. All right, but are they any good? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. If you can find them, you know, like used on eBay, jump on it. All right, just take care of them. Here, let's do a quick once over, and I'll let you guys go. All right. Any of these you have questions on, let me know. Oh, I did say I wanted to get closer on the Outlaw. See, right around this area here, it was kind of hard to get out. I guess it turned out better than what I thought. Again, the Ranch King, highly recommend. If you can find it, I'll put this knife up against anything. Need to clean that up a bit. Time to break out the old cloth. All right, my beauties. It's a gorgeous day today, right? Stay tuned for next video. It's going to be shocking, frightful, spooky. All right. Don't forget, subscribe. I welcome you all. All right. I'm a pretty cool guy. I'm easy to talk to. Just check out the comments. All right. I invite you all, but only cool people. Just cool people. You're cool in my book. If your friends say you're cool, then you're cool in my book. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Screenshot. Screenshot. I know some of you guys like to do that. I know I do. If I can just stand still. All right. There we go. That's the best you're going to get. Take care of your knives, ladies and gentlemen. and I'll see you soon.